Nodirbek, wow, what a game. In your first classical encounter against Magnus Carlsen, you defeat him with the black pieces. Congratulations. And let's talk about the game. Let's maybe start with the opening. You played quite enterprisingly when you chose to go for this whole e5 setup.
Yeah, the game was very interesting. Yeah, he played first move c4, which I expected less. I chose symmetrical English, I think, and then he played bishop e2, which is a very, very rare line. So I think I got a reasonable position after the opening.
And then let's talk, I guess one of the next big moments, you play bishop f6 and Magnus decides to give up the exchange. Did that surprise you?
Yeah, of course. When he played knight f3, I saw that this move is a little bit inaccuracy because it leaves the tension out of center and it gives me this bishop f6. Of course I saw this bishop a3. And then I evaluated this whole exchange sacrifice as dubious because it seemed like I'm getting just free exchange, and when he took on g7 I have a very powerful rook on g8. I think he underestimated this long castles.
Still, even after that, things were far from clear.
Yeah.
Maybe talk us through the next critical moments until we eventually got to the queen endgame.
When I played bishop g4, he could have played knight d4. This was my main variation. Knight d4, knight takes d4, e takes d4, and then queen b6, bishop c5, queen h6. I thought this might be unclear, or maybe black is a little bit better. So this was a critical moment, and when he played knight e1, I saw this is just really bad.
And the queen ending with the extra pawn, did you always feel it was winning, or what were your thoughts?
I think theoretically it's drawn, but in our game it was his king was on f2, while if white plays king somewhere between the h7 and g7, it's always draw, but he never had a chance to get this. So it's very tough endgame. I think maybe objectively it might be still be a draw, but it's very almost impossible, I think.
Would you say this was the biggest victory in classical chess of your life?
It's one of the biggest wins, of course, but not the best, I would say. But it's one of the biggest, of course.
Not only did you beat Magnus, you're also the sole tournament leader tonight. 4 out of 5, an incredible score for your debut here. How do you feel about the tournament position?
Yeah, it's very it looks very nice for me, but there is 8 rounds ahead, so it's a whole tournament is ahead, so I can't say anything about it.
Finally, let's talk about the venue today. Tata Steel on tour. We're playing inside the beautiful Ajax Stadium. How did you like it here?
Oh yeah, it's very nice. I was very surprised that this stadium is so big, and I've always watched the Ajax games when they played in Champions League, and when they beat I'm not sure, but I think I saw the game that when they beat Real Madrid here.
And the playing hall also different, with the spectators, surrounded by spectators on each side, the blue lights. Did it feel special in any way to be playing there?
It felt very nice. It was very unusual atmosphere in the playing hall. Yeah, of course, it was too much tension with the spectators looking at my board and other boards. So, yeah.
Well, great to hear you had a good time here, and congrats once again on a really incredible result, and best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.